web series Lawyers, a byproduct of our YouTube channel, The Noble Litigators. Today, I'm Advocate Upasna, Legal Associate at the Law Offices of Kuber Vivek Tawar, Advocate and Associates. We'll discuss on the topic sedition. Article 19, Clause 1, Subclause A of the Indian Constitution guarantees the right to freedom of speech and expression to all its citizens. The rights embedded in the said article is not an absolute right. It can be exercised subject to the reasonable restrictions imposed by the state in interest of sovereignty and integrity of India. A similar restriction is imposed by the Criminal Law of India. Section 124A of Indian Penal Code says that whoever brings into hatred or contempt towards the government established by law, or whoever excites or attempts to excite disaffection towards the government established by law, by words, either spoken or written, by signs or by visible representation, shall be punishable under the said section of Indian Penal Code. The law of sedition was originally a concept of England enacted in 17th century. And the reason behind such enactment was to suppress the opinion raised against the monarchy. In year 1897, this law was first used against Bal Gangadhar Tilak, and on his conviction he said, "The government has made India a prison and we all Indians are prisoners." Even in the Constituent Assembly, members objected to the inclusion of crime of sedition in Penal Code. In year 1950, the court witnessed three important cases relating to law of sedition, one of which is Tara Singh and second is Shabir Raza, in which the court held that law of sedition under the criminal law has automatically become void on the enforcement of Constitution of India. The Allahabad High Court held this section against the right to freedom of speech and expression, hence struck down this section. But this judgment of Allahabad High Court was overruled by the Supreme Court in matter of Kedarnath versus State of Bihar in 1962 and upheld the constitutional validity of section 124A of IPC. The court further observed that the words "in interest of" and "the public order" inserted in Article 19 Clause 2 void an amendment of 1951 restricts the freedom of speech and expression. These words have wider connotations and shall be interpreted widely to include section 124A of IPC. The restrictions imposed on freedom of speech and expression are based on security of state, friendly relation with the state, public order, and decency and morality. Therefore, criticizing the government and their work is not sedition, whereas ill words against the Constitution of India definitely amounts to crime of sedition. And the act of healthy criticism is continuously being misinterpreted by the political parties. That's all for today. You may ask questions or you may suggest us for improvements. For further inquiry, you may contact us on our website advocatetangwa.com. I hope you all have liked our podcast channel. If so, then do please subscribe our channel, The Noble Litigators. Thank you and have a good day.